Hi everyone, this is a tutorial for Saltwater by Ed Sheeran. Let's get stuck straight in. My name's Billy from Piano and Pies. There are only a few parts you need for this song, and the first verse kicks off with 4 chords. Now, we're going to use a capo to make life a bit easier. If you're interested in getting a capo, if you don't have one, there's a link in the description below to find a pretty cheap one on Amazon. So, here we go. The first chord we need, from fret 4 on the capo, is an A minor chord. I'll go over the 4 chords, then I'll talk about the strumming. So we have F, after the A minor chord. So you can either use that version or you can use the full bar chord, whichever's easiest, it sounds the same. You then have a C major chord, followed by a G major chord. And the strumming that I use for it is this. So to break that down, we have down, down, and then a bigger strum. So I'm focused on the lower strings, and then the higher strings. Down. And I've got this down, up to kind of break up the pattern. So I'm just going to loop that around a couple of times. And that's the strumming. Now, the first verse uses those 4 chords 4 times in a row. A minor, F, C, G, 4 times. Then, before it goes to the next part of the song, there is an F major chord for a bar. And then it links into the chorus. Speaking of which, the chorus changes the chord slightly. We start off with a C major chord. Moving to F. Back to C. Then G, we then repeat those chords one more time, C, F, C, G, so that's twice around those chords. Just before we look at the next part of the song, if you're interested in getting the chord chart for this, where you have all the chords and the structure, so you have it all perfectly in the right format, then head on over to Patreon. There's a link in the description. I've got handy PDFs that you can just click download, and then you've got it so you can just follow it along, and it saves you from writing down all the different parts and potentially making a mistake. So yeah, head on over and you can find that out. I also want to say thanks to the people on the screen. Those are my active patrons. They make this job very worthwhile, and yeah, so thanks to them for supporting me. Let's head on back to the chords. We then start to get a lot of repetition. The second verse follows the first verse, A minor, F, C and G. However, instead of playing it 4 times, you're going to play it just the 2 times. We then get another chorus, C, F, C, G, just like the first chorus, and again you'll repeat that 2 times. However, after that we get to a bridge section, and that's where things do change. We have a D minor chord. So it goes from D minor to G, A minor to F. I'll just run over those chords, so D minor. After that, there's a little bit more to it. It's D minor again, G, this time C, and then to the F chord. So the full bridge is D minor, G, A minor, F, D minor, G, C, F. We then get to a third verse of types, and that verse is exactly the same as the first and second verse. We repeat those chords twice before there's an F chord, which links into the final chorus. The final chorus is 3 times around the usual chords C, F, C and G, and then you are done. And there's Saltwater by Ed Sheeran. So, pretty straightforward song, nothing too complex going on. However, if you're interested in getting those chords, link in the description, like I said earlier. Also, there's that capo, which again, there's a link in the description, so I've tried to make it as easy as possible for you. So if you found in any way that this was useful for you, then please like and subscribe. It really, really helps out the channel. So thank you very much for watching. I shall see you in the next video.